Hello everybody, my name is Mr. McGraw and I'm going to be your music teacher for this year. This year is my 15th year teaching music. I've spent the last 3 years at Black Elementary and Wilkerson Elementary, and this year I have the honor of teaching music remotely for Holden Elementary as well. Playing music is one of my favorite things to do. I love to play the drums. I also love to play the guitar. I love to sing. La 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 la. 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 And I also play the viola in an electric string quartet. But most of all, I love to teach kids about music. So, what is music anyway? If you go walking outside down the street, you'll hear a lot of different sounds. You might hear cars going by, you might hear the leaves rustling in the wind, you might hear the sounds of construction trucks, you might hear kids playing, you might hear birds chirping and tweeting and singing. There are all sorts of different sounds that you hear. Now, what makes a sound music as opposed to just noise? Well, what music is when you take those sounds and a composer or songwriter organizes the sounds in a way that makes the sounds sound the way they want it to. So it's organized in a way that they intend will sound good, though, as we know, not all music sounds good to everyone. So there might be a style of music that you like that somebody else might not like. Some of the music that I listen to, maybe my grandma might think sounds like noise, but as long as it's organized in a way that the composer or songwriter intended, then it actually is music. Hi, Silly Sally. What is music?
It's instruments, singing, and dancing. It can be guitar, drums, and piano.
Silly Sally, do you like to play music?
Yes.
Do you like to sing?
Yes.
Can we see some of your dance moves?
Yes.
Thanks, Silly Sally. There are a lot of different styles of music in the world, and there are a few reasons why they sound different from each other. One reason is because of the different instruments that are used to create the music. Some music has just singing and no instruments at all. Some music has a lot of drums. Some music may have a lot of wind instruments. A lot of the music that you might listen to has drums and maybe guitars and bass and keyboards or maybe a DJ. A lot of the stuff that we listen to today depends upon technology. A lot of the music that was made in the past, when we didn't know how to use electricity, had instruments that are called acoustic. So these instruments, such as the violin and the viola and the cello and the bass, or acoustic guitars like I was playing earlier in the video that do not need electricity, they have a different sound than the electric instruments. And when you play an instrument that doesn't rely upon electricity, it doesn't sound as loud and powerful as the electricity gives them the ability to sound. Also, the different areas of the world developed different types of instruments. So somebody who grew up in Germany in the 1800s may not have had the same access to instruments as somebody who grew up in China, or somebody who grew up in the United States, or a different part of the world. So depending where a song originated from and the instruments available at the time to the people that lived there, that determined a lot of the sound of that particular musical style. So, why should we learn about music anyway? Some people like to listen to music to relax. Some people like to listen to music to have fun. There are also people in the world that generally don't listen to a lot of music on their own. And you might be one of those people that's thinking, I don't really listen to music anyway. What's the point? Well, you will find that music has a lot bigger impact on your life than you might expect. For more clarification on this, we're going to turn to our resident music expert, Mo Bass. Hi kids, this is Mo Bass. Imagine, if you would for a moment, what the world would be like without any music at all. Think about next time you have a birthday party and your family is sitting around the table and you have a birthday cake with candles, and instead of singing happy birthday to you, everybody's just staring into space. Not very much fun, is it? It happened to me once. Just sad. Imagine it's your wedding day. You're grown up, you're older, you found the love of your life. You have all your family and friends gathered at the wedding, and just as the bridal party is about to come down the aisle for the joyous occasion, silence. Not very festive, is it? Imagine for a moment that the Detroit Lions are in the Super Bowl. I know, I don't believe it either, but imagine that it happened. As all the players are about to run onto the field, the crowd is cheering, and instead of hearing the final countdown, just silence. Not very exciting. I wouldn't be motivated to win the Super Bowl, would you? That'll never happen. What if you're about to watch your favorite show and you don't know what's about to start because you don't hear the theme song at the beginning? I know whenever Fuller House comes on, I'm ready to listen for that theme song to know that I need to sit down on the couch and start watching. The great thing about music is that it can help express your emotions. Let's say you're having a really bad day. Maybe your dog ran away, or maybe you stubbed your toe real hard, or maybe you're just bummed out because it's raining and you want to go outside and play. Well, there's a song for that fits that perfect mood for you. Maybe it's summer vacation and you're ready to go outside and play with your friends and you're really excited. Tell you what, there's a song for that. Lots of songs about the fun summertime. Maybe you got a lot of work to do. Your mom and dad want you to clean your room and you don't feel like it. You're sitting there thinking, man, I just want to do anything but clean my room. Well, I'll tell you what, music can be great motivation to get your body moving and your blood flowing while you're doing your work. Hey, Silly Sally, when do you listen to music?
In the car, and when I'm at my friend's house, I'm Alexa, and usually on my friend's birthday, when I'm at my Nona's, I listen to music, and on the radio, and on Google. I listen to it all the time.
I don't know about you, but whenever I'm in a bad mood, I can play music and it helps get me out of it and cheer me up. Music always makes my day better. For more examples of why we should listen to music and study music, we're going to turn it to our friend, the professor. Thanks, Mo. Hi kids, Professor here. I've just been concluding my research about music's effect on the brain. Some very interesting findings I'm finding for you. Yes, music has a very important impact on how our brains work. Did you know that every time you think about something, a different part of your brain is activated with electrical impulses like lightning in your head? There's a part of your brain that controls the language. There's a part that lights up when you think about math. There's a part that lights up when you do physical activity, like handstands or jumping jacks. There's a part of your brain that helps with foreign languages. It's incredible, amazing. Now imagine your brain is a dark cloud filled with constant lightning strikes. That, my friends, is what happens when you listen to or play or sing music. All those different areas of your brain light up at once like a huge lightning storm. It's incredible!
It's good for your brain.
Kids, it says right here that this happens because music includes aspects of all other subject areas. For example, ELA, say reading and your writing. If you are writing song lyrics or singing or memorizing song lyrics, you're doing ELA, just like if you're writing a poem. Some songs are written in foreign languages. Are you trying to learn Spanish or French or German or Swahili? There's going to be a song that includes that language. Music and math are very closely related. Music is based on rhythms, which are pretty much the same as fractions in math. We'll get to that in the future. One of these other lessons coming up, I'm sure. Mr. McGraw is going to be on top of that one. Also, science. Did you know that every musical instrument has properties of physics that create the sounds that you hear? Physical education. Of course, if you're going to sing a song, you have to sit up straight, you have to use your vocal cords, you have to breathe. If you're playing an instrument, you have to move your fingers. Lots of different things that you need to do physically when you're playing an instrument or playing music in general. Social studies. As Mr. McGraw was mentioning earlier, there are songs from all different parts of the world, from all different parts of history. Studying music can truly help you learn about the world we live in. So remember, kids, studying music helps you improve in all other subject areas. Keep on studying. Back to you, Mr. McGraw. Everybody, this is my daughter, Jujubee. She's going to answer a few questions for us, and then she's going to show us what she's got. Hey, Jujubee, why do you listen to music?
I just like it because it's fun to listen to and it's good for your brain. And I like to dance a lot, and sometimes when I listen to the music, it just makes me think I want to now dance.
Hey, Jujubee, show us what you got.
What makes music on your head? A headband. What is the musical part of a snake? The scales. What kind of music are balloons scared of? Pop music. What part of a chicken is musical? A drumstick. Why did the girl sit on the ladder to sing? She wanted to reach the high notes.
See you next time, everybody.